Ever found yourself in a tight spot, needing access to your earned wages before payday? Maybe an unexpected bill popped up, or an emergency expense threw your budget off track. We've all been there, right? That feeling of being stuck, waiting for that paycheck to finally arrive. Now, imagine if you could access a portion of those earned wages instantly, without the hassle of loans or payday lenders. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Well, that's where services like Payactiv come in. Today, we're diving deep into Payactiv and answering a crucial question: who can actually use it? Because while it sounds like a fantastic solution, it's not universally available. So, let's clear up the confusion and see if it's a potential option for you. First, let's quickly understand what Payactiv is. In essence, it's an earned wage access provider. This means it allows employees to access a portion of their already earned wages before their regular payday. It's not a loan. It's accessing money you've already worked for. Think of it as bridging the gap between paychecks, offering a financial safety net for unexpected situations. Now, the key to understanding who can use Payactiv lies in this: it's offered through employers. This is the crucial point. You can't just sign up for Payactiv independently as an individual. Your employer needs to partner with Payactiv and offer it as a benefit to their employees. This means the first and most important requirement is that your employer must be a Payactiv partner. If your company isn't enrolled, you won't be able to use the service, regardless of your personal financial situation. So, how do you find out if your employer offers Payactiv? The easiest way is to ask your HR department or check your employee benefits package. They'll be able to confirm whether Payactiv is offered as part of your company's benefits. Some companies might even advertise it during onboarding or in internal communications. Now, let's say your employer does partner with Payactiv. Does that automatically mean everyone within the company can use it? Generally, yes, but there might be a few nuances. Some employers might have specific eligibility criteria, though this is less common. For instance, there might be a minimum employment period before you can access Payactiv. This could be a probationary period of a few weeks or months. This is usually implemented to prevent misuse and ensure employees are genuinely committed to the company. Another potential factor could be your pay frequency. While Payactiv generally works with various pay schedules, there might be some limitations depending on how often you get paid. For example, if you're paid very infrequently, like once a month or less, there might be restrictions. However, this is less of a barrier than the employer partnership itself. It's also important to understand that Payactiv is designed for W-2 employees. This means those who receive a regular paycheck with taxes withheld. It's generally not designed for independent contractors, freelancers, or gig workers who receive 1099 forms. This is because the mechanism of accessing earned wages is tied to the payroll system of the employer. So, to recap the key requirements for using Payactiv, your employer must be a Payactiv partner. This is the non-negotiable first step. You must be a W-2 employee. This is because the service is integrated with the employer's payroll. There might be some company-specific eligibility criteria, such as a minimum employment period, though this is less common. Now, let's address some common misconceptions. One common misconception is that Payactiv is a loan. This is incorrect. It's not a loan because you're accessing money you've already earned. There's no interest accruing, and it doesn't affect your credit score in the same way a loan would. Instead, there might be a small fee associated with each transaction, similar to an ATM fee. This fee structure is transparent and typically outlined clearly within the Payactiv platform. Another misconception is that using Payactiv reflects negatively on your financial responsibility. This is also not true. Using earned wage access is simply a tool for managing your finances, especially during unexpected expenses. It's about having access to your money when you need it most. Many people use it for budgeting, avoiding late fees on bills, or handling emergency situations. It's a smart financial tool, not a sign of financial instability. It's also important to distinguish Payactiv from payday loans. Payday loans are notoriously predatory, with high interest rates and short repayment periods. They can easily trap borrowers in a cycle of debt. Payactiv, on the other hand, is a much more responsible and affordable alternative. It provides access to already earned wages without the crippling interest rates associated with payday loans. So, let's bring it all together. Who can use Payactiv? In short, employees of companies that partner with Payactiv. If your employer offers it and you're a W-2 employee, you're likely eligible. If your employer doesn't offer it, that's the first hurdle. You can always suggest it to your HR department as a valuable employee benefit, as it can significantly improve employee financial wellness. This brings us to another important point, the benefits for employers. Offering Payactiv can be a significant advantage for businesses. It can improve employee retention, reduce turnover, and boost employee morale. It can also help attract new talent by offering a competitive benefits package. It's a win-win situation for both employees and employers. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, my employer doesn't offer Payactiv, but I really need access to earned wages, there are a few things you can do. First, as mentioned, talk to your HR department. Express your interest in earned wage access and explain the benefits it can provide. You can even share this video with them. Second, you can research other earned wage access providers. While Payactiv is a popular option, there are other companies offering similar services. However, remember that the core requirement remains the same. Your employer needs to partner with the provider. Finally, focus on building a solid financial foundation. This includes creating a budget, building an emergency fund, and managing your expenses effectively. While earned wage access can be a helpful tool, it's not a substitute for sound financial planning. So, to summarize everything we've covered, Payactiv is a valuable tool that provides access to earned wages before payday. The key to using it is your employer's partnership with Payactiv. If your employer offers it and you're a W-2 employee, you're likely eligible. If they don't, you can always suggest it to your HR department. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.